There's excitement, but I think, listen, there's pressure when you play for your country. There's going to be pressure. If we win that first game, everybody will be thinking we're going to Wembley and we're going to beat the English. It's the way it goes, and it's going to be tough, but we're there. The only thing is, the bad thing will be that there'll be no Tartan Army at Wembley. There'll be a small minority, but we would have been taking 50,000 there with ease. And I watched the game against Holland, and I thought we were going to win the Euros for 88 minutes until they.
I mean, how Scotland is that?
Till Depay scored with 2 minutes to go, a free kick. At one point we think we could win the Euros, but no, listen, we're there, and it's a great challenge. But if we beat the Czech Republic on Monday, which is possible.
That's what I was going to say to you, Charlie, because clearly, every Scotsman and Scotswoman looks at the England game and says that's a game for us, blah blah blah, Wembley, this, that, the next thing. But I've been saying to Woodsy and Benty, the most important game, for a long, long time for us is that opening game against the Czech Republic. Because if we can win that, you'd look at the section and say that's our best opportunity to get 3 points. I believe we can get it. If you can get 3 points in that game, there's every chance you'll qualify.
No, absolutely, and this is a mainly based English show, but what England have shown over the two games in the friendlies, I was disappointed, because I had them as one of the favourites. Watching France last night at times, phenomenal. The players they've got, but for me, I think England I keep saying it, are one of the top three to win it. But on performance in the last two games,
don't look at that though. We're missing players. We're missing about 7 of them.
But that's the worry for me. Why has he not played them? I know they've been away and things like that, but surely 1 hour in the game against Romania the other night would have helped them go forward. The Maguire one they're going to have to wait as long as possible, because I don't think he is fit. Henderson's managed to get 45 minutes. Everybody says he's not fit. He's available. He's there. Gareth trusts him, and he'll go with that. But like I said, the ones that were in the Champions League, they've had a break. But what is that? 10 days really from the final. It's for me, it's a concern. But they still got a good enough squad to be competitive in the opening games. And for us, Scotland, like you say, the first game, Czech Republic, is important. It's at home at Hampden, and you've got to take full advantage of that.
I'm going to throw one at you right away, mate, before we go any further. I might as well go straight into it. Are you playing 2 up front?
Yes, I'm playing 3-5-2.
Yeah.
I'm playing Dykes and I'm playing Adams, and I'm going for it because it's important. I could see Georgie's over there shouting.
Oh, he's delighted Dykes is playing.
I like him.
I
think he's a good player. He's a top player for us.
Adams has made a difference as well, Charlie, hasn't he?
He adds a quality, doesn't
he? Of course he has.
And people say about he might have only turned up for you. I don't care. It's about making this best squad available. Yep. He's available. He wants to play, and that's important. And them two, even the goal the other night, they linked up well, and they had opportunity. Listen, Scotland could have won 4 or 5, but listen, we're going in with a good momentum, a draw against Holland, and a good win the other night, and I'm looking forward to it.
Do you know with you see with Adams as well, he offers Scotland a different dimension.
100%.
He's got that pace to get in behind, just to stretch teams to let you.
It's an area we've struggled in recent years.
Benny, nobody wants. Listen, you were good at it. You wanted to run in behind. What is it in your career? Nobody wants to run behind now. No. Everybody wants to come to feet because it looks better that you come to feet. When you can actually be able to stretch the game, because we're going to be under pressure at times, and a Hanley along, but a diagonal or around the corner, McGinn, things like that, to get us up the pitch, it's going to make a difference.
Yeah. What do you think of Billy Gilmour?
Me, top player, brilliant. I said he should play. I think he's one of our best technical players that we've had in a long, long time. And people say about inexperience of game time and things like that, but we've been saying that about Phil Foden for 2 years, but he was training with top players for 2 years, so he was learning all the time, and Billy's the same. In the 15-20 minute spell he had the other night, he'd done more than what lads were doing 60 minutes, just being able to drive forward, go by people, see a pass, and I think he's a definite starter.
Do you know what? And that's why, for me, Ali and Charlie, the expectation surely has got to be high, because you took Gilmour, Chelsea, McTominay, Manchester United, McGinn, Villa, Tierney, Arsenal, Robertson, Liverpool, Adams at Southampton, top players.
Listen, mate, that is the difference. That's the reason. One of the reasons that we're qualified for this tournament. It's not rocket science. We've got a better quality of player. We've had some great players who unfortunately haven't played for Scotland at a major tournament. But now, as you rightly say, we've got Liverpool players, Arsenal players, Manchester United players, Southampton players, Villa players, and guys that are playing at the top level week in, week out with a level of consistency. And we just look better for it.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.